So we're getting ready to go somewhere, and here's some commotion going on in the other room. And I guess I just better show you because I don't think I can describe this. What is going on in here?
Are you filming?
What in the world?
It was treat time.
Why are we all excited?
Listen.
And what song was that?
Don't you guys act like you don't sing to your dogs when you're by yourself and talk to them in your camper? That was the Boom Boom Bigwit song, okay?
Did you guys get a treat?
Yes.
Oh yeah! Yeah, did you get a treat? Oh yeah.
You can
Good stuff.
You can delete that now.
Look cute and stuff. What's that? Do it. You can do it. What's that? Oh, okay.
Okay, you got it.
Okay, all right, good. That's what you do, right? That's your little grumblings. Okay. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Why Wait. I'm Megan,
I'm Chris.
and today we want to talk a little bit about, or maybe a lot, about full-time RVing with pooches.
Yep. Full-time RVing with dogs. Pros, cons, goods, bads, rules, what's different. Everything.
How we handle things.
Yeah.
Our way isn't going to be like everybody's way, because our dogs are not like everybody's dogs, mainly.
Guess we should introduce them. This old lady right here is Bailey.
Almost 13.
Yep.
I've had her since she was about 8 weeks old. And this is Mickey, and we rescued him when he was almost 2 years old. So we don't know his beginnings, and there has been... Yeah, we don't, do we?
There's been some trials and errors with him.
And we have learned some things that work and don't work.
His nickname is Bonehead. It's about sums him
Well,
up.
that's the one that we can actually repeat. So, because there's some other ones that aren't suitable.
Okay, so let's dive into this. First thing, full-time RVing with dogs, campgrounds, right?
Most campgrounds, say really almost all of them, have breed restrictions, and
Unfortunately,
restrictions on the number of pets that you can have. They all have rules, like you have to keep your pets or your dogs on a leash at all times. They can't be left. Maybe they can't be left unattended. Maybe you can't
pick up after them.
Well, always have to pick up after them, whether it's in a dog park that they might have, or just out taking them for a walk.
Just call ahead to whatever campground you're going and make sure you check with the rules for the dogs. You'd hate to show up and find out, because of the type of the breed, the dog you have, or how many dogs you have, that you're not allowed into the campground. So
you don't want to get that knock on your door. Hey, you gotta go because of your dogs.
And after you check with the rules and you find a campground and everything's good, follow the rules. Because too many times we see people who don't follow the leash rules. Too many times people who don't pick up after the dogs.
Sir! Okay, I don't think he heard me. Sir! Sir! Your dog just... He's trying to escape!
And that's just not fair to everybody. These two, we always have them on a leash. They don't exactly get along with other dogs. So I don't know how many times we've encountered dogs off a leash, and the owner comes up and says, "Oh, don't worry, our dog's really friendly. Our dog's really friendly."
And that's great. We love that.
Yeah, that's great. But
our
these
dogs
two,
don't.
Yeah, they're not. So that dog just runs right up to us, and I'm trying to scoop my dogs up and pull them back because they're going crazy.
Yeah, barking and yapping.
Yeah, so I think it just works out best if everybody just tries to follow the campground rules and make everybody happy.
If you have trouble following the rules, maybe boondocking is more your thing. I don't know.
Once you're at the campground, well, I guess I would say prepping your camper for, well, it doesn't have to be full-time RVing with dogs, but just camping in general with them, making sure they don't tear up the camper. And every dog is different. He has separation anxiety. She's old and she doesn't like loud noises and poops on the floor when there's fireworks, thunder, gunshots. So
Hopefully it's not a whole lot of
There's some
gunshots.
gunshots. Hey, we're in Texas. There's been some gunshots, okay, and that's true. So everybody has to kind of figure out your own dog and what works best for them. We've tried a few things, trial and error, that cages don't work for them. We've had a little bit of damage to the camper from, trying to, okay, we'll close them in the bedroom, this and that. But just find out what works best for your dog to keep them calm, keep them safe while you're gone.
You want to make sure that they're comfortable as you can make them.
Yeah. Now that you're at a campground, if you're not used to it, and you're going to be 2 to 3 feet away from your neighbors, the dogs are going to hear everything. There's windows all over the place. They're going to see everything. So barking can be an issue if your dog's a barker. When we leave the camper, we usually close all the blinds. We also prep the couches. We have the just the couch.
We have covers on them all the time.
The couch slip covers that go on them. I'll put a link down to that on Amazon. The ones we have, they work nice for your basic RV furniture. One for the love seat, one for the sofa. You might have seen them in one of our previous videos where we took you on a tour of our camper and we get a little in more depth and talk about them. And I'll put a link to that video right up here too. If you haven't checked that out, go watch that, because you'll get some good ideas for storage tips and organizing and all that stuff too. So go check that out.
Yeah, we even talk about some of the things that we do for storage for the dogs and where we put their goodies.
Yep. Another modification we made for the pups would be a front door screen protector.
Yes.
That's by LCI Lippert Components, and that thing has probably saved our screen from being punched out.
Yeah, we like to open our camper, the main door to the camper, all the time and have the screen door open.
But as soon as they see another dog walk by, or even when we just come home, they just get so excited and they constantly jump up on the screen,
pushing their face up against it.
Yeah.
Oh, he's over this. He'll probably be back. But anyway.
Yep, definitely highly recommend that product. Another one I'll put down below. So it's been great. By the way, if you guys like the video so far, you know the drill. Hit the like button. Don't forget, definitely hit the subscribe button. And also that little notification bell. That way your phone, I don't know, chimes, vibrates, rings, whatever it does, however you have it set up. So you guys always get notified every time we put a new video out, and you can follow along with our journeys.
You probably want to also know where an emergency vet or a veterinarian that you can use if you're going to be there for an extended amount of time, where they're at in case something pops up. Hopefully it won't.
Check it out ahead of time and kind of have an idea where it's at.
Yep, ask management at the campground that you're going to be. Ask your neighbors or someone and see if you can get some recommendations, or just look them up online.
And speaking of vet stuff, we get all of their heartworm medication, flea and tick medication. We get all of that delivered right to the campgrounds wherever we're camping at, along with the food, and we use Chewy for that. And that way,
they've been great.
Yeah, a lot of dogs use specific diets, always want to eat the same dog food, and depending on what stores you're at traveling around the country, you don't have to worry about trying to find your specific dog food. So everything we kind of use is been with Chewy, and it's been great.
You can get everything you need. If you use Chewy, you know that you can get anything pet related.
And most campgrounds aren't going to have a problem with that being delivered. No different than an Amazon package. You may want to check ahead, but yeah. So.
Yep. We had to bribe Mickey to get him to come back up here.
We got the talent to come back.
So another thing, when you are traveling and on your travel days specifically, you want to make sure that your pets are safe and comfortable. We actually have a wonderful cover that goes across our entire back seat and also goes up the sides and everything. It completely saves you from having all that pet
Keeps
hair.
them off the window buttons on the side. It can connect to the front headrests. It can make a whole canopy for them back there.
Pretty much keeps their noses off the glass too, if you need it to.
Keeps the nails from scratching the seat. So it's a must-have if traveling with them all the time and them being
dirty
back there.
or muddy or sandy or anything. It's all caught in the seat, and
you can vacuum it, throw it in the wash machine. Anything that's great.
It also has a place for seatbelt buckles for the dogs that attach right to their harnesses that we have them in. We do like to keep them buckled and safe. If we keep our kids safe in their car seats or with a seatbelt, why wouldn't you do that with your dogs?
Travel days can be long too. It's long for us. It's obviously long for the dogs. We try to stop as many rest areas as we can, fast food places, wherever. Just let them get out, stretch their legs, plenty of water to drink. Bring some snacks along the way for them. And we have a nice little convenient water bottle that we take on hikes. We also bring it along for travel days. It's a great little dog water bottle. It has a flip-up cup, and you can squirt the water right into it. and you can actually just give that to them while you're driving. We also bring a collapsible dog water dish with us. I'd say that's about it for the gear that we bring on travel days for them.
Yeah, besides their usual blankets or beds that are in the back
Harnesses,
seat with
leashes,
them.
blankets, beds. Yeah.
When we decided that we were going to become full-time RVers, there was really no question in our minds that we'd be taking our pets with us.
Yeah.
They are part of our life, and we are living full-time in our camper.
They've adapted well, and I think they're perfectly happy with the lifestyle. I think they love the traveling and all the new places we go and all the new sniffs and spots he gets to mark, lift his leg and mark on. And we've adapted well too, and figured out what we needed to do to travel with them.
We'd love to hear about who you travel with, who you camp and full-time RV with. Dogs, cats, goats, whatever.
She wants to get a pig.
I do. I want a pig.
Comment down below any tips or tricks you use full-timing with your pets. We'd love to hear about that. And as always, guys, remember, get out there, start full-time RVing, because
why wait?
Why wait? We'll see you next week. Say bye. We're doing. Are we done? Hey, you guys know you talk to your pets too.
Are we done, Corbin?
Yes.
I guess that's a wrap.
Okay.
And get make me dinner because I'm hungry.
I guess we're gonna go make some dinner.